Tutorial this time about submitting work. As a teacher, we can send files, so for instance classwork, for students to attempt in the live classroom. Unfortunately, the live classroom doesn't allow them to submit the files back to us. So what I'm going to recommend, unless you've got other means, so for instance I've sometimes used WhatsApp where they take a photo and send it to my WhatsApp desktop. That works great, but I'm going to show you how we can use this platform as a whole, which I think would be a much more consistent approach. What I would do is I would set up effectively somewhere for them to upload the classwork files in the same way that I would get them to submit homework assignments. So prior to my lesson, under Resources, Assignments, Homeworks and Quizzes, I'm going to create an assignment in the same way that I would for homework. I'm going to call it in-class submissions, and I'd probably put a date on it or something. Now, if this was a homework thing, I would upload the homework so they can access it in just off this platform. But I'm not going to do that because I want to show you as an example how we can send them the file in class. If you're going to mark something, you get the option for different grading schemes. You will be asked to select which students. If you have a class group, that's the quickest way. I'm just going to add my dummy user. So my dummy user would now have this showing as somewhere where they can submit their classwork. So what I'll do is I'll go into my lesson. I've got my live classes. I've actually got it running now just for the sake of this tutorial. And in my classroom I have a file library, the folder with the 2 arrows. So I'm going to upload my questions that I've got for them. Now on a PC you'll have the buttons are labelled slightly differently. On a PC I think it's launch that you're looking for. On a Mac it's just open, and what this does is as soon as I press this it will open up the file on everybody in the classroom's computer so they can see what we're talking about. Now I've made this up just for the sake of this example. Obviously it's not full worksheet. Lowest common multiple of 16 and 24. I'm going to go with 48 as my answer. So as a student I've completed my worksheet. I'm going to save it. I'll just get it on the desktop. There's answers. Okay, so as a teacher I'm going to say, well, if you can have a go at that, and when you've done it, can you just submit it to the in-class submissions folder? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to log off as teacher, and I'm going to log on as my student. You can see that on their homepage they don't even have to search through all the options. It's there, in-class submissions. Let's go for it. And upload attachment, and off my desktop I have my answers, so I've done those. I could add a comment. Of course I found them easy. Yes, wonderful. And I'm going to say that I've done that. If I wanted as a student to make amendments, you can revert to in progress. And this is exactly how a student would submit homework as well as in-class submissions. Let's go back to my teaching account. And we have one completed. Here we are. And I have their answers. Clicking on it has downloaded it to my computer. Oh yes, very good. and I can give them their feedback accordingly. So relatively straightforward. That's how I think I'll go about it. I know it's quite a fast-paced video, but hopefully that's helped. I'll continue to make these little videos just showing some of the features as and when you need them as we continue over the next couple of weeks. Okay, thank you very much.